Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. I actually haven't been on the bike in well over a week, probably 2 weeks, because I've had to use my truck for work pretty much every day. I've been doing a lot of running back and forth to job sites. One in particular is like an hour and a half away from home, so it's been rough. But in the next week to 10 days, I'll be doing quite a bit of riding the bike because I crashed my truck. It was just a boneheaded move and did quite a bit of damage. So what happened was I was up at this job site. We had decommissioned a 400,000 gallon water tank for the course of a week. We were under some tight deadlines, and the day that we were going to recommission it, I was up at this water tank on my own as a bunch of guys were down at the wellhead pump turning it on. So in my mind I thought, you know, I should probably back away from all these valves and everything we just replaced in case something goes haywire. I don't want to be parked right next to it with my truck, so I'll kind of watch it from a safe distance. Well, so much for a safe distance. I was backing up along a curb line. There were some delineators there, which I've been up there a million times. It's not even the first time we've done work up at that site, so I just started backing up along that curb line. I cut the wheel, got too close to the curb. Worst case scenario, that piece of steel actually wedged in between the gap of the driver's side front and passenger door. So like a complete idiot, instead of being angry, stopping, getting out and looking at the situation, I scream, "Ah, fuck!" put it in drive and pull off, causing more damage, I believe, than what was probably done to begin with. And it actually bent the back door. It's not aligned anymore, so I actually had to take that into a shop where it sits now, and they'll be working on it for the week. So it is what it is. All in, Geico has it estimated at about $1,400 worth of damage. In all reality, it's going to go north of that, I believe. Now there is a small possibility that, and I mean like a fraction of a percent, that the collision shop starts pulling the car apart, or truck apart, and come to find out that the B-pillar is, you know, maybe bent out of alignment, and the tally goes up from there, and maybe the truck ends up getting totaled. So with that being said, we're gonna go, that's an excuse to feed the dream of going to look at new trucks. Let's go take a look. I'm going to show you guys right now, as of today, what's on the market that I believe I would take a look at, a serious look at picking up. But I haven't driven any of these trucks yet, but just from a stylistic standpoint, kind of where my head's at. So we'll roll through a really nice little section of dealerships right here. We'll start with what I would love to be able to buy.
And I'm proud to be an American.
So these are the brand new Rams. I would absolutely love to get one of these things. Now the 1500s are nice, but I would love to be able to get a 2500 Cummins diesel for no reason at all other than I wanna. This probably looks to be probably what I'd be looking for. This is the Ram 2500. This is a long bed. I want to go a long bed with a crew cab. I've driven a couple of these. They're not the greatest for getting around. Oh, they're open. $62,000 for this this bad boy, and this is a, I want to say this is the Tradesman. That's the Bighorn, so it's like above the, just above the Tradesman. Yes, this is exactly what I would want. These things are absolutely beautiful. I love these brown interiors. I've always been a big fan of the white and brown kind of look. This is a $76,000 truck. Need a couple million more subscribers before I can start doing that. A far cry from that. So let's go look at some other trucks real quick. Now GMC. If you guys have been watching the channel, if you're a real OG, you know my Sierra, I had nothing but problems with the truck you see on the channel now. It was kind of a big nightmare. The truck still isn't really what I think it should be. And I was really disappointed in GMC with the engineering of that truck. So when I see the new Hummer EV, that looks awesome. It looks absolutely ridiculously awesome. I question GM's ability to actually deliver a quality engineered product to back up what it is you're seeing visually. But you would ask, what are you doing going to the GMC dealership? I am not against the idea of if it saves me thousands of dollars to buy a GMC. Granted, I would go through it like a fine-tooth comb before actually buying one now. Now I wouldn't even look at the Silverados right now because I think they look like garbage. I think the front ends look absolutely atrocious. Can't really see inside here, but GM definitely puts the better front ends on the GMCs. Obviously totally subjective, but nice looking trucks. The interior basically looks identical to the truck that I have now, which is a 2015, but yeah, I always swore I would never do it again, but never say never. Again, it's a dollar and cents type decision. If the money's right. I'm not like a huge Ford fan. For some reason, the styling of Ford, it's just, again, it's totally subjective. Just not something I'm really into all that much. They're nice trucks, and if I understand why other people like them. I just personally have never really been able to get with the Ford trucks. Even the Ford cars, I don't know. It's all a styling thing. I've driven in different levels of construction environments, pretty much, yeah, all the HDs. I'm not like gotta have one versus the other kind of guy. So yeah, kind of the same thing with Ford. The front ends, in my opinion, kind of mimic like the Silverado front end, as far as like these giant headlights the size of, well, like two of my heads. I don't like that new look. Just with the Ram, I like that more sleeked headlight look. Now, I do know the TRX was just announced. For the sake of being a YouTuber, that Ram TRX would clearly be the winner for content creation, especially out here in Arizona. There's so much desert that you could just absolutely kill it with that TRX. Now, the issue with the TRX, in my opinion, is that spec-wise on paper, the thing looks like it's a beast. That being said, if you build out a TRX and then go and build out a like Cummins diesel and see that the price is almost the same, you start wondering like, ah, man, it all comes down to what you need, and really, actually, need isn't even as important as just what you want most of the time. But in my opinion, again, this is just for me, you build out that 2500 with the Cummins and you get to a similar price as the TRX. Now with the HD trucks, you also have incentives and things like that that actually drive that Cummins significantly lower, 5 to 10 grand cheaper, and it becomes a cheaper truck than the TRX. That is kind of my dreaming. And by the way, I love that red on those HDs now, on the Dodge, or the Rams. I always call them Dodges. So yeah, it's kind of my dream, just driving through these dealerships. I just wanted to take you guys on a little ride, get out here, stretch the legs on the bike, because like I said, it's been a little while since I've been riding, and this will be my daily driver for the next probably 10 days. So just wanted to kind of get back out on the bike, ride around a little bit, get check fluids, do stuff like that before I'm hopping on it as a main mode of transportation, which this has never really quite been for me before. So this will be a little bit new. And with that being said, guys, again, thank you very much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.